Hello guys. So in the previous video, we have discussed about digestion of carbohydrates. So in video we'll be seeing about PYQs about this digestion of carbohydrates. So once go through the content and come to this video. So content లో ఉన్న అన్ని questions మనం PYQs లో apply చేయలేము. But most నాకు అనిపించిన questions కొన్ని I have made it as PYQs. But content చూడండి so that you'll be getting complete information about the digestion of carbohydrates. So coming to the first question. Which enzyme initiates carbohydrate digestion in the mouth or buccal cavity అన్న ఒకటి. సో మౌత్ ఆర్ బకల్ క్యావిటీలో ఐ హావ్ సెడ్ యూ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్ డైజెషన్ అనేది స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది అండ్ ఇందులో దర్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ సింగిల్ ఎంజైమ్ విచ్ వీ కాల్ ఇట్ as salivary amylase or tyalin అని చెప్పాను. డన్. సో ఓన్లీ ఎంజైమ్ కాబట్టి నో కన్ఫ్యూజన్. సో నాట్ ది పెప్సిన్, నాట్ ది లైపేస్, నాట్ ది maltase, it is the salivary amylase which will be initiating the action of carbohydrate digestion. సో పెప్సిన్ అనేది మనకి స్టమక్ లో రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది బట్ ఇట్ విల్ బి డైజెస్టింగ్ ది ప్రోటీన్స్. Lipases in the intestine region which is also able to digest the lipids. So maltase అనేది మనకి intestinal juice లో రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది which is able to digest the maltose into 2 molecules of glucose. Done. సో ఒక ఆప్షన్ కి ఈ ఆప్షన్ కి వేరే క్వశ్చన్స్ వేరే అడిగినా కూడా you should answer that. Done. So the correct option for the question number 1 is option B, that is salivary amylase or tyalin. రెండిట్లో ఏది ఇచ్చినా it would be correct. Second question. Which of the following is the end product of starch digestion? So starch being a polysaccharide, so poly కానీ ఒలిగో కానీ డై కానీ వీటన్నిటిని ఎంత బ్రేక్ డౌన్ చేసినా ఫర్దర్ లాస్ట్లీ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ అండ్ మోనోసాకరైడ్. డన్. సో స్టార్చ్ కి ఎండ్ ప్రోడక్ట్ ఏంటి అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ ది గ్లూకోజ్. డన్. సో మళ్ళీ ఐల్ బి రిమెంబరింగ్ యూ స్టార్చ్ అనేది ఇట్ విల్ బి డైజెస్టింగ్ ఇన్ ది బకల్ క్యావిటీ, sorry, in the pancreatic juice, in the intestinal juice. ఎలా కన్వర్ట్ అయింది? స్టార్చ్ with the help of amylase enzyme, that is salivary amylase కానీ pancreatic amylase కానీ intestinal amylase కానీ it will be converting into maltose, isomaltose, limit dextrin. సో ఇవన్నీ మళ్ళీ it will be encountering with their specific enzymes maltase, isomaltase, limit dextrin తో encounter అయ్యి it will be leading to the formation of 2 molecules of glucose. Done. So that is how starch end product will be the glucose and chapan. Okay? Done. Next question. So the correct option for the second question is option D. Carbohydrate digestion does not occur in which part of the digestive tract? So the correct option is option D, that is స్టమక్. డన్. సో స్టమక్ లో కార్బోహైడ్రేట్ డైజెషన్ అయ్యే ఎలాంటి ఎంజైమ్స్ కూడా లేవు. సో ద కరెక్ట్ ఆప్షన్ ఫర్ ది క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 3 is option B. Question number 4. Where does the digestion of carbohydrates begins in the human body? Simple, buccal cavity or mouth. Done. So the carbohydrates will be begin to digest from the mouth till the small intestine. Done. So next question, question number 5. What is the main carbohydrate found in your diet? So main carbohydrate found in your diet ఏముంటుంది? గ్లూకోజ్, సెల్యులోస్, స్టార్చ్ అండ్ సో వాట్ విల్ బి దేర్? సో గ్లూకోజ్ అండ్ మాల్టోస్ అనేటివి ఇవి మనం ఫర్దర్ బ్రేక్ డౌన్ చేశాక ఫామ్ అవుతాయి. Cellulose won't be a part of carbohydrate. It generally plant materials lo untundi. So the main carbohydrate which is found in your diet is starch. Then a polysaccharide which is further broken down into di and monosaccharide. So the correct option for the question number 5 is D. Done. Sorry, C. So C will be the correct option for this question. B and Japan in a flow. So fifth question, correct option is option C, that is starch. Done. Next question. Salivary amylase breaks starch into. It will be breaking the starch into an disaccharide, that is maltose and dextrins. Isomaltose ichna, limit dextrin ichna, it would be the correct option. Done. So the sixth question, the correct option is option number C. Next question. In which part of the digestive tract is salivary amylase inactivated? The salivary amylase will be generally inactivated in the stomach, because in the stomach, gastric juice is produced, which is having the HCl, which is highly acidic in nature. So, ఈ acidic nature లో టయలిన్ అనేది salivary amylase అనేది inactivate అయిపోతుంది అనమాట. Done. So, the seventh question, correct option is option number C. Eighth, which enzyme digests maltose into glucose? Simple, maltose, maltase. So sucrose will be digested by sucrase, lactose by lactase. Then amylase is nothing but it will be found in salivary and in in intestinal and pancreatic juices, which will be acting on starch or glycogen. Sorry, question number 9. The final product of carbohydrate digestion is. So the final product of carbohydrate digestion is glucose. Done. So ఇక్కడ మనకి maltose is a di, sucrose is a di, glycogen is a polypeptide. So ఇవేవి the end product అవ్వవు. If they have given you any of the monosaccharide like glucose గాని, galactose గాని, fructose గాని, ఏవి ఇచ్చినా it would be the correct answer for this question. But ఇక్కడ మనకున్నది monosaccharide ఒక glucose కాబట్టి. So the question number 9, the correct option is option D, that is glucose. 10th question. Which enzyme breaks down isomaltose? So isomaltose is broken down by isomaltase. It will be giving 2 molecules of glucose. Done. Glucose plus glucose. అది కూడా గుర్తుంచుకోవాలి. ఎండ్ ప్రోడక్ట్ ఏంటి, ఎంజైమ్ ఏంటి, ఎవ్రీథింగ్. 11th question. Which of the following is not a disaccharide? Not a disaccharide anadi. Then let's see options. Maltose is a disaccharide, lactose is a disaccharide, sucrose is a disaccharide, glucose is a monosaccharide. So the correct option for this question is a glucose, because it is a monosaccharide question which is not a disaccharide and algaris. So the correct option is option D. 12th question. What is the role of sucrase in digestion? Let's see. Breakdown of lactose? No. It's the function of lactase. Breakdown of maltase? No. It's the function of maltase. Breakdown sucrose into glucose and fructose? Yes. It will be breaking down the sucrose into glucose plus fructose. Converting starch into maltose? No. It's the function of amylase. Done. So the correct option for this question, 12th question, is option C. Next question. Lactose is composed of. So lactose is composed of generally glucose plus galactose. So the correct option will be option C, that is glucose plus galactose. So glucose plus fructose ante sucrose. Glucose plus glucose ante maltose, isomaltose, limit dextrins. All this will comes under to glucose plus glucose. Done. Next. 14th question. The enzyme that breaks down limit dextrinase. Limit dextrinase. So limit dextrinase is the enzyme which will be breaking down limit dextrin into limit dextrinase. Only dextrin ante dextrinase and raskondi. So 14th question, correct option is D, that is limit dextrin is broken down by limit dextrinase to give the 2 molecules of glucose. That. Next question. Which organ produces pancreatic amylase? Question lone answer. So pancreas. So pancreas will be producing the pancreatic amylase so that it will be converting the starch or glycogen into dextrin, limit dextrin, maltose, isomaltose. ప్రతిసారి చెప్తున్నాను so that you can remember అంతే. I don't want to prolong the video, but వింటూ ఉంటే you can remember the points అన్నమాట. 16th question. What is the function of intestinal amylase? చూద్దాం. breakdown of proteins, none of the function ఇక్కడ మనం. We are talking about carbohydrates and amylase will be acting only on carbohydrates. Convert starch into dextrin and maltose, yes. వేరేవి కూడా చూద్దాం. Convert glucose into glycose, no, no. Emulsification of fats, no. So this is the bile juice function. This is the function of proteases. Conversion of glucose into glycogen will be generally done by insulin hormone. It is released by pancreas again. So the 16th question, correct option is option B. Next question, 17. And the last question. Which of the following is absorbed in the small intestine after carbohydrate digestion? Simple, a monosaccharide will be directly absorbed from the small intestine, that is the glucose. So if you see, starch is a polysaccharide, dextrin is a oligosaccharide, maltose is a disaccharide. So only the monosaccharides can be easily absorbed from the small intestine. Done. So this is about this video, PYQs of digestion of carbohydrates. So కంటెంట్ చూసాకనే PYQs అటెంప్ట్ చేయండి, క్లియర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ వస్తుంది. సో if you like this video, thank you.